Hello YouTube, I am the Super Saiyan Diclonius, and like most Warhammer 40k fans, I have recently made the switch to Battletech due to recent events. And also, like most Warhammer 40k fans, I didn't even know what Battletech was until someone else suggested it and I started looking into it. So, the next of two videos I drop are going to be about what I've learned so far. The first one's going to be the lore, because I'm mostly in it for the lore, and everyone I talk to is mostly in it for the lore, so I'm giving the lore first. And the next one is going to be about the company, the game, and the gameplay, and all that stuff. So, first off, Battletech differs very much from Warhammer 40k in terms of lore. First off, it takes place in the year 3056, I believe. It varies between a couple of decades, but not 10,000 years. It's not that far into the future. And secondly, humanity is the only sapient species in this galaxy. A few planets have alien animals, but nothing has a sentient alien race. You would think with all this room that humanity would actually be able to just distance itself from people they don't like, but human's gonna human. And by the time the dust settled and all the major wars had been fought and it dwindled down to various skirmishes across the board, there were 4 major factions and most of them, except for one, has been broken up into various sub-factions. Talking about the one that wasn't, the absolute tip-top of the pyramid, the one that holds the most power in this world, is Comstar. Comstar won the last great succession war and retained control of Terra. Yes, Earth is called Terra in this universe too. And because of that, they were able to retain control of the intergalactic internet, basically. So they can decide who gets to communicate with outside forces between planets. They can monitor all of your communications, which makes coordinating an attack against them pretty difficult. But as long as no one's messing with them, they don't really care who else someone is messing with, so they let the other factions fight amongst themselves as they please. Below them, the faction retaining the most power is the Inner Sphere, which is divided into 5 major sub-factions and various minor sub-factions. I don't know every single faction off the top of my head. I know the Federated Commonwealth, and I know the Draconis Combine. And one of them is basically if the Imperium was run by Rogel Dorn. And the other is the Japanese Yakuza. There's one faction I know is worse than the Yakuza faction, and there's one that is basically everything you hate about the Eldar with none of the redeeming qualities you pretend don't exist. And then there's another faction that is basically America in 5 years if we don't stop doing whatever the fuck we're doing. Outside of the Inner Sphere, there is a group of warriors called the Clans. Basically, 300 years ago, a great warrior that's basically this world's version of Alexander the Great saw how much everyone was squabbling with each other and said, screw this, I'm out. And he vacated to the distant outer sphere of the galaxy with a large collection of warriors, laborers, and merchants and scientists, and split them off into subgroups that basically formed Klingon houses. That's how the clans react to each other. They are all built around honor. They settle pretty much every single dispute with an honor duel. We'll refer to as a trial of possession or a trial of position, depending on whether it's claiming a planet or ascending in rank. And they hate the Inner Sphere because they are wasting resources, they are slaughtering countless lives and destroying irreplaceable pieces of technology over petty bullshit because they refuse to just do things honorably and sportsmanlike. So, they tried to conquer the Inner Sphere a while back, and they were doing decently until Comstar got wind that Terra was their ultimate objective and kicked their asses. Yeah. three main clans that the writers will focus on is Clan Wolf, who arguably managed to win in the final battle against Comstar, but one clan alone couldn't do anything, so they vacated as well. Clan Jade Falcon, which is basically the bad guy clan. Anytime they want the clans to look evil, they send Jade Falcon to be Jade Falcon. And Clan Ghost Bear, who is the opposite. They're the good guy clan. And anytime they want the clans to look heroic, they usually write with Clan Ghost Bear. There are various minor clans. My personal favorite is Clan Diamond Shark. Anyone who's seen my video on the Piranha Mech knows exactly why. I used to be an orc player in 40k. I love my DACA, and 12 Gatling gun abs is fucking hilarious. Yes, beyond that, Diamond Shark is... You know that Star Trek episode where Quark married a Klingon? Imagine if that formed its own Klingon house. They are half warriors, half merchants, and they promote equality between their caste systems, unlike most clans. And except for Ghost Bear, they're the good guys again. And yeah, that's basically the clans in a nutshell. And beyond them, the fourth major faction is mercenaries, which I'm not even going to try to discuss various mercenary groups. That's basically, if you don't want to use any of the other three for a homebrew, you make mercenaries. That's it. That's about it for the lore. Like, there are various battles. The most popular, the one that Stringstorm did a song on, is the final battle between the clans and Comstar, the Battle of Tukaid, where Comstar challenged 7 clans to a trial of possession, fought them on their own terms, and beat the shit out of them. Except for her clan Wolf. But one clan alone, once again, couldn't do much against Comstar. So yeah, that's the lore of Battletech. That's the various factions. Use this to choose your own army. I'll talk about the gameplay and the company in the next video. Goodbye, YouTube.